Assalamu alaikum students. Today is Thursday, 30th April 2020 and yesterday we have discussed the temperature that is the main factor of determining the climate of an area and दूसरे भी factors हैं जिनको ये influence करता है. So today we are going to learn about wind, that what is wind. For this one I would like you to open up your book page number 8. Alright, so let's take a look at this page number 8, wind. So first factor which affect the climate of an area is temperature. We have discussed that, and today we are going to discuss the second factor which affects the climate of a place, and that is wind. What is wind? Wind is a moving air, and what causes it to blow? Yes, wind is a moving air, and wind is caused by movement of air from areas of high pressure to the areas of low pressure, and this is the reason why the wind blows. And if we study that, we will find out that Earth receives direct rays from the sun all the year, and these rays are always warm. You know that हमारी Earth जो है वो sun से जो rays receive करती है वो always warm होती हैं, and this is the reason that the Earth gets heated by the sun, and the sunlight reaches, when the sunlight reaches the Earth and the land, they all heat up and warm their surrounding, they warm our atmosphere, and this warming up of atmosphere raises the temperature. And when you see the temperature is raised, so there is a movement of air. And now let's read out what is given to our text, but before moving to that, let's write down a short question. Here we can derive a short question from our reading that define wind. What is wind? So its answer would be moving air is called wind. As you can see that, define wind. Moving air is called wind, and wind is caused by movement of air from areas of high pressure to the areas of low pressure. It is produced by the irregular heating of Earth's surface by the sun. Since Earth's surface is made of various landforms and water bodies, you can use highlighter to highlight the statements. As I told you that ये जो statements हम highlight करते हैं children, these are helpful to prepare for the MCQs. Alright, आपको पता है कि अर्थ का जो सरफेस है वो यूनिफॉर्म नहीं है. देयर आर डिफरेंट लैंड फॉर्म्स. यहाँ पे माउंटेन्स हैं, रिवर्स हैं, सीज हैं, हिल्स हैं, वाटर बॉडीज हैं. वाटर बॉडीज मीन डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ, आप जिसे कह सकते हैं रिवर हैं, लेक्स हैं, सी हैं. सो डिफरेंट, दीज आर डिफरेंट वाटर बॉडीज. It absorbs the sun heat unevenly. Some parts of Earth's surface receive direct rays from the sun all the year and are always warm. For example, जो इक्वेटर का एरिया है, इक्वेटर के आसपास जितने भी countries हैं वो सब warmer हैं, tropical हैं, warmer हैं. Other places do not receive direct rays, so that climate is colder. Warm air which weighs less when cold air rises up. वो warm air जो आपको पता है warm air जो है उसका वजन कम होता है. It has less weight and then cold air, and it rises up. और जो warm air है it always rises up. You see that in this picture? ये आपको एक graphical यहाँ पे presentation है warm air की, and warm air which weigh less, it always rises up. क्योंकि warm air का वजन cold air से कम होता है, and it always rises up. ये हमेशा ऊपर की तरफ जाती है. Then cool air moves in and replaces the rising warm air. This movement of air is what makes the wind blow. So इस replacement की वजह से हवा चलती है, and हमें breeze feel होती है. Breeze is the gentle air. And now let's move to our exercise question. Today we are going to attempt exercise question Q2. Question number 2 का हमारे पास 4 part है. What is the effect of temperature on wind? This is what we are going to attempt in our notebook. So I would like you to open up your notebooks. Alright, that's how you will prepare your notebook. First of all, draw a margin line. Thursday, 30th April 2020, classwork. That's how you will write down day and date, classwork, chapter number 2, climate. Topic is exercise question. What is the effect of temperature on wind? Some parts of the Earth's surface receive direct rays from sun and are always warm. Warm air weighs less and rises up. Then cool air moves in and replaces the rising warm air. This movement of air makes the wind blow and the weather becomes pleasant. So that's how you will write down the answer of this question. आप इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर राइट करेंगे और इसमें हमें बताया जा रहा है दैट अर्थ सरफेस रिसीव डायरेक्ट रेज, कि हमारी अर्थ की सरफेस है जो वो डायरेक्ट रेज रिसीव करती है कहाँ से, सन से, एंड दैट्स व्हाई सम ऑफ द एरियाज आर ऑलवेज वार्म एंड वार्म एयर वेज लेस एंड राइजेस अप. जो वार्म एयर है उसका वजन कम होता है एंड it always rises up. Then cool air moves in and replaces the rising warm air. And this movement of air, जब air की ये movement होती है, then it makes the wind to blow and weather becomes pleasant. So that's how you will attempt your exercise question in your notebook, and after that you have to complete your fill up your index. 30th April 2020, chapter number 2, climate and exercise question answer. Don't forget to fill up your index. It's very important to maintain the index regularly. All right, thank you very much, children. Look after yourself, stay home, stay safe.